24 beats going on in this basketball.
Maybe we'll add this as a blooper at the end. Michael's got a lot of energy from that Cuban coffee, but yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Freedom Lighting Supply YouTube channel. Today we're going to be showing you a step-by-step installation video on this 2021 Denali. We're going to be showing you a 24-piece 108 LED pure white rock light kit from us. And we're going to show you all the options the customer decided to choose to make the lights brighter and even easier to install than they already are. So let's head over to the table, show you what's going on, show you all the different options and how our kits are different from all the other companies out there.
What's going on, guys? This is Michael with Freedom Lighting Supply, and today I'm going to show you what is included in our 24-piece 108 high-intensity rock light kit, as well as what was an option to make this install go a little bit easier. So we're going to start off with our control box. This is a 50-amp control box that not only makes your lights brighter, also allows you to hold up to 50 rock lights on this one control box. This is an upgrade on the kit. Another upgrade on the kit are these 10-foot extensions that will extend our leads to the bottom of the truck so we could connect all of our rock lights. After these leads go these 4 splitters. These are included in the kit, so you'll get these 4 splitters so you can connect all your rock lights directly to these splitters. Another option that we added on this kit to make the install go smoother were these magnets. These are stainless steel magnets. We did a total of 13 on this truck. That's an option. Every rock light comes with stainless steel hardware. If you guys want to see our 108 rock lights, you can go ahead and check them out on the website. We'll also have them linked down in the description, so you can check that out, as well as every option that we added onto this kit.
So for the first step of the installation, what you're going to want to do, especially on these GM trucks, you're going to want to pull off your fender arches. That's going to just make access to the fender liner a ton easier. If you do it without pulling those off, you'll definitely see what I mean, and you'll thank me later. But yeah, so take off these fender arches. Then you're going to want to undo all the, Michael, what is it, T15s?
Yes, sir.
T15s to take out your fender liner. Drop it down. Then you're going to pull the fender liner out, and then we'll show you how to mark them for perfect placement next.
All right, guys, so we're doing 2 rock lights in each wheel liner. I have all the bolts taken out of the liner, ready to mark up the rock lights, and then we'll take them out and show you guys how we mount them. On these, I like to have them right on the corners. I want to have them fairly even, so I'm most likely going to mount these right here. It'll give a perfect shine to each side. This customer originally had 1 rock light just right here, but now we're going to be doing 2 of the Freedom Lighting Supply 108s right here.
Michael, why don't we show them the rock lights that they had before?
Let's go ahead right here. There's a night and day difference on them. Here they are. This is your Amazon special, and then you got Freedom Lighting Supply. Night and day difference. Freedom Lighting Supply rock lights will not fade,
corrode, or
and corrode. Like that, right? See how the paint's literally chipping right off of these.
When you guys are buying rock lights, you definitely want to buy something that's high quality, that's going to stay looking good and also bright.
Look at the connection on them.
Yep.
Not the greatest.
Those are the type of lights you guys have to splice and make your own harness and stuff like that.
This customer's complaining that his rock light wires on his switch are getting hot, and that's just failure of the lights themselves. We've never had that happen with Freedom Lighting Supply.
And they're completely plug and play, which is the best part.
No splicing.
No splicing.
Alrighty, let's take this bad boy out.
All right, guys, while Michael is doing the first fender liner, I'll quickly show you a little overview of the truck. He's got a beautiful Wicked Customs leveling kit. Shout out our buddy Jordan over there at Wicked with King shocks. Really nice setup here. The white powder. It looks like that might be a billet faceplate with the Wicked logo. That looks really nice. He's got some wheel lights. Looks like he's got kryptonite tie rods. Definitely good upgrades there. He's got the clear side markers and the painted arches. Really sweet and clean. Looks like he's got some traction bars. Not too sure the brand on those. They look pretty cool. They might be from Wicked as well, actually. King shocks in the rear. Looks like he's got a nice train horn setup with a Wicked bracket. Really nice bank stiff cover. That's really cool. I like his powder coat color. Very nice clean truck. I'll show you his wheels too. He's got, I believe they're 24x11 American Force AKAs. And looks like Fury tires. And Customer's got a new set over there, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, it's a nice clean setup. This guy takes good care of his truck. It's definitely in good condition, especially for a 2021 model. Looks like Michael's drilling the holes here, putting the first rock light in.
Yes, sir. So on this is the back side of the fender liner. You always wanna, so I have my holes marked up, rock light right here. So it'll be mounted like this and you won't be able to see the hole that the connector passes by. So just always make sure the rock light wire is facing the inside of the truck.
That's a good tip there, because you definitely don't want to see any wires at all, if possible, throughout this whole installation, especially in the fender liners.
I always like to make these holes a little bit smaller so that screw actually threads into the liner. Even though it's going to be through bolted, it's going to have a lock nut in the back.
You can kind of see the screw's definitely tight with that hole, which is definitely good so it holds it. I lost the gimbal there. Sorry about that.
You can literally pick up the rock light. But we're still going to add our washer and block nut.
And that's all included in the kit, fully stainless as well. So you guys don't have to worry about your rock light bolts rusting or corroding or turning to that nasty look. Keep it nice and clean in the wheel wells. A little washer action, lock nut, and you're ready to roll. Tighten those bad boys up and then you're on to the next one, then you can put this one back up in the truck. Okay, so we were mid-time lapse and we were gonna show you guys just us pulling out the wheel well quickly, but we had to stop it to show you guys what we got going on here, which is pretty crazy.
Here we got not one, not two, not three, but 4 splices. This is exactly why a plug and play kit is very important. You will have watertight. Yes, these are water crimp connections, watertight, but plug and play is the best way to go. This is definitely a safety hazard in the making.
Just also how thin these wires are. It's that right there is dangerous in itself, you know?
For sure. Look at
so
that.
Just
Crazy.
No good. This is exactly why you spend a little bit extra money, you get the right kit from Freedom, and it's fully plug and play, and you don't even have to do all this. So not only are you alleviating a fire hazard completely, you're also cutting out all of this time. Because obviously doing all these crimp connections is time consuming, you know? So if you didn't have this as a factor, you would save so much time. Your lights are gonna be brighter, safer. It's just all around better deal. Save you money in the long run and completely alleviate a fire hazard. So freedomlightingsupply.com, everybody, so that you don't have this in your truck. Okay, so Michael's got the 2 lights in the front, which is what we're gonna do on this truck. He's got them mocked up with the magnets. I'll try to show you that real quick there. You got your magnets sitting right there on the front of the frame. Same thing for this side as well. We use the magnetic mounts that we sell on the website. Coming down to the back, I believe Michael has 3 set up here in the rear. So we used this rear shackle area to mount the one on the driver's side, and that's also with the magnetic mounts, as you can see right there. Same location on the passenger, right there. And then being that he does have a train horn setup, which is a little bit different, I know most guys don't, But for the guys that do, this is the Wicked bracket. Wicked Suspensions makes this bracket for train horn setups. We're going to use this surface to actually use a magnetic mount to mount one light in the center here to shine on the diff cover and also to shine on the ground and to alleviate any shadows that this tank here is going to cause. So the rear should definitely be looking awesome. This wheel well's in and up. Every single light was grounded individually, which is crazy. So that's what we're currently taking out, is all these different grounds. There's literally like endless amounts of them. All here, all the way down the truck, all down the frame. You can see all those different, those grounds. Even on this side too. Look at all those grounds. Very unusual way to set these lights up, but it's okay. Freedom will fix this up. Michael will fix this up and get this all right.
Ready to go. And over here we got our magnets mounted on our rock lights already. Easy as that. Set it where you want it.
Yeah, so like he was saying, we got all of them magnetized to the frame. So on the GM trucks, the frame goes up in the back. So it's good to put one light there to try to angle towards the rear end area. That'll end up looking really nice, which we will of course show you with the final result. With the front, this will fill in nicely here, this light in this location, right with where that wheel liner lights will be as well. So to finish off this setup, we got 3 lights in the center. So we put the one on this cross member right here, second one on this little skid plate, and then third right here on this cross member as well that I believe supports the def tank. So that's the 3 in the center. Now this customer had wheel lights that he installed, I believe himself. We're actually going to be fixing and cleaning up the wiring on those as well, because he had a 15 amp box, which I believe Mike put over here. Yeah, I have this 15 amp box with super thin wire, you guys can see. Michael, what is that, like 18 gauge wire? 18 gauge wire on that box, and that was powering his wheel lights, which are 10 rows. So that's definitely too thin of wire for the 10 rows. So over here, this is where he had it mounted up and everything. We're actually gonna redo for him the wiring for the wheel lights, just to make sure that that's, you know, up to standard and definitely not gonna be a fire hazard of any kind. Being that we're in here already doing the rock lights, we might as well, you know, take care and assess his wheel light issue, if you even wanna call it that. Because one of the main reasons that this customer wanted to change the lights was he noticed that the wires were getting very hot with his previous lights. It just wasn't the right wiring setup, so we're gonna fix up and make sure that every light under this truck is definitely up to standard as far as the proper gauge of wire and the proper capacity control box to hold it all. So,
all right guys, so here we have, this is another reason why our plug and play kits are so crucial and saves you so much more time. The reason this install is taking so long is because we are taking off an old set that was on this customer's truck. But look at this right here. This is a wire that's feeding the switch inside, and it is going to 4 different sized, well, 4 wires, 2 different sizes. But just, this is a perfect example of why plug and play kits are so important. You don't have to worry about any electrical connection. This right here could cause a fire on this customer's truck. So we're gonna go ahead and rip all this out, start from new with our plug and play kit. As well as Rich told you guys about the wheel lights. We're gonna be installing another motherboard up there for it, running the wires back up. Get this customer right on the road, lit up with freedom, baby.
all right guys, so we're gonna show you the control box really quick in the engine bay. So as you can see here, we got your positive and negative wires. We got the 2 boxes together for the rock lights and the wheel lights. Those are both going to the power here, and then we have the ground going to the chassis, which is right here. So that's your best way to ground the system. Then you have your 2 fuses up top for easy access. So really nice and easy, very straightforward. And then you have your lead wires, zip tied nice and clean, going straight down to the fender liner area. Very straightforward as far as the control box setting up. Not really too much confusion there. You definitely just want to make sure that your fuses are always accessible, you know, in case you want to pull the power from the system that way. We're gonna run all the wires to the central location. So Michael right now is working on bringing all the wires from the back, which the backs are already here. He's bringing the fronts. We're gonna mount or connect to everything right here in this general vicinity and use the connectors. So we'll show you that and how that works very soon.
Since this is a 24 piece and the boards are mounted on the passenger side, I might split the lights 12 and 12.
Okay.
So 12 connections on this side and 12 connections on that side. Usually I always do all the connections on one side, but I think we're gonna go a different route this time.
Sweet. Everything's gonna make for a nice, very clean install with next to no wiring. So when you could crawl under the truck and see no wires, that's obviously what you want, and that's what Michael's gonna do. So let's keep watching and paying attention to what he's doing so you guys can do this at home yourself and make it the cleanest install possible, whether you're going with a small kit or even all the way up to our biggest kit, which is I just wanted to stop the video right here and tell you guys a quick little message. So whether you're purchasing a 4-piece kit or all the way up to a 30-piece kit, watch the fly on my face. Yeah, so whether you're buying a 4-piece kit from us or all the way up to a 30-piece kit or wheel lights, whatever it is, what we sell you and what is included in the kit will make it 100% plug and play. So you don't need to add anything else in addition to it, but making the upgrades to the magnetic mounts or the bolt-on brackets that we have, which we didn't show you today, but we're gonna show you in the next video. Whether you pick any of those upgrades or extension wires, you will be able to have a plug and play install with nothing else needed. So you won't need to splice any wires, you won't need to add anything else. All of that's possible. Just what we did just makes it easier and makes it cleaner. So if you want the cleanest install possible, then we recommend you adding the upgrades that we did. And obviously, drilling into your truck or into a frame is definitely not, one thing you want to do. Number two, it's going to end up costing you money too, buying drill bits, breaking them. The investment to put the magnetic mounts onto the truck definitely helps with cutting down costs overall, cutting frustration, and just it makes for a faster, easier install. So that very minuscule amount of money you're going to add on top of your kit price will definitely be beneficial in the long run when you're doing the install yourself. All right, guys, so we got all 24 lights turned on, only at 50% brightness though, so don't take your judgments just yet. But we have the 3 turned on in the back. We're just gonna run you through around the truck real quick. We've got the 3 turned on in the back. We got 2 in each wheel well, so you see the 2 here. We got one right here shining on this super sick valve system for this truck, which is really cool. You don't really see that on a lot of trucks, so that's really cool. Show off that brand, Fender muzzle. But yeah, we got 4 down the passenger side, 4 down the driver, and we have 3 in the center. 2 and 3 right here. 2 per wheel well again, and then we have 2 here in the front. So this is gonna definitely be your best light setup, or best placement setup, I should say, for a 24-piece kit. We're gonna definitely drop the truck down, get it to more of ride height level, turn the lights up and show you exactly what it looks like. And then we'll even give you a little teaser with the wheel lights as well. So like we showed you in the beginning of the video, we got the 1 to 6 connector here. There's 4 of them, hence the 24 lights. So all these are gonna get buttoned up the right way, put up, hidden, you won't see. We'll also show you that as well. We'll get under the truck and show you how invisible Michael's gonna make the wires so that you guys can do this yourself at home as well. But yeah, other than that, it's looking awesome. The customer seems very excited so far. We're actually at his house, so he's seeing the step-by-step process of what Michael's doing and how great the lights are as we proceed forward with this installation. But yeah, we'll check back in a little bit, give you guys another update and show you. The wiring is 100% complete. This truck is ready to go back on the ground. We're gonna run you through the truck very quickly to show you how clean the wiring job is and show you the final product of how great this came out. So let's check out the front. Run it over again. We got 2 lights in the front. Wires are tucked and ran nice and clean. Very beautiful. We got the wheel wells, of course, looking great, perfect proportion. Down the frame, all the lights that are here, we have the wires facing into the truck. So you can put the wires up and then run them to your final location, which in this instance and situation, it's the center of the truck. All of the lights in the center are ran up to that central location like we spoke about in the previous clips. So super great job here. Everything looks great. Most of the bulk of the wire that was left over from the slack from running from all 4 corners is all here on top of this tank area. So that's definitely your best spot to do it. Coming to the back now. We got the 3 in the back, super nice and clean. Wires are ran up actually through the inside of this frame piece right here. Super nice and running to the center of the truck. So in the beginning of the video, we mentioned that the wiring for the wheel lights is really not the best, not really safe. So we actually took care of that for the customer. We put a brand new 50 amp control box on this wheel light system that we have on here, which is a 10 row. And we redid all that stuff, connected it all in the engine bay, which we did show you previously in this video. So that's all nice and clean. So now every single light on this truck is definitely safe now. Proper capacity, proper gauge wire, the proper everything, so this guy's not going to have any problems at all with any of these lights at any point in time. So I'm definitely very satisfied and very happy, Michael is as well, with the outcome of this for the rock lights and the wheel lights. So let's get this truck on the ground, show you the final results. It's definitely going to be sweet, so let's check that out. All right, guys, we're out front of the house. The truck is 100% done. The wheels are on, as you can see. Michael's gonna give you guys a walk around showing you exactly the placement of every single light on this truck and how you guys can place them exactly to have the same exact look on your own vehicle. Remember, guys, www.freedomlightingsupply.com for all the lights you see. Any questions at all, make sure you guys give us a call at 239-300-8339. Our team will be happy to help you with any questions you guys have, even as well as installation questions. We're always here to help you, so definitely hit us up if you need anything. And here you go, Michael. Let's run it.
Let's go ahead. Let's get it. All right, guys. So here we have our finished product, 24-piece 108 high-intensity rock light kit. As you guys know, we did 2 in each wheel well. We have 2 rock lights mounted in the front, 4 down each side, and then 3 in the back and 3 along in the middle. As you can see, there's literally no shadows. The truck came out great. We also added the 50 amp box to the wheel lights, so the wheel lights are as bright as can be. It came out great. Customer's very happy with how it came out. As you can see, it shows off the powder phenomenal. It lights up all your diff, train horns, a whole 9. Look how clean the powder coating looks. Wheel lights shine off the back of the wheels. Insane. Show off those King shocks back there. Truck came out amazing.